Okay, this is actually short enough. I can keep going for a little while longer. I'm gonna go until... I'm gonna keep going. So, section 8. The other goddess. And other goddesses. And bears and bats. That's the sun. I'm talking like darkness enables peace, coolness, and entropy, although entropy destroys many things. Did I just meet someone in a dream? Senpai. There you are, Private. Foo! Sorry, it's not my fault for forcing connection with him. But it's okay, your soul and self are all connected just fine now, so there's nothing to worry about. Sitanai? Of course. Can you hear me okay? It's been so long since I used my real voice to speak, I feel sort of weird to actually use my mouth. Am I speaking all right?
Sure are, we can understand you just fine, little mademoiselle. I would have never thought there was another servant of humanity here besides me, especially when trapped in the same dungeon.
Hang on, hold up. That's right, there wasn't. She just appeared out of nowhere shortly after you collapsed. It didn't seem like she had just stopped using her spirit orb form either. Foo! And total absence of light would provide no information to keep you from stepping your toe or stepping on a pet, for example. Exactly. Light and darkness need to be in balance, as is expected. When does she come to banner? Sitanai actually gets added to the story banner after you complete this Lostbelt. However, she has her own independent banner in the Halloween times. Oh, that was just... I'm just sprouting magecraft. Please don't worry too much about it. Usually I'm connected to the dungeon's depths, but when I saw you making a temporary contract with the heroic spirit, I thought I'd try reaching out and making my own connection, and now, here I am.
So you're already a prisoner when we got here, huh? Guess that makes us comrades in arms.
Yep, pretty much. Let me introduce myself properly. I am Alter Ego, Sitanai. I go by that because Sitanai is the one who's most outwardly visible in my spirit origin. That said, Sitanai's name doesn't really belong to this body. I think it'd help if I said I was a pseudo-servant, right? As to this body's name, it's Ilya, daughter of the Einsburns. Wow, she actually knows. Huh. Nope. She's in the story banner after this Lostbelt is completed, and she gets added as a limited summon in the Sitanai banner for Halloween this year. For Oniland. Usually I let people come really close to call me that, but since we all share an enemy, I guess I'll make an exception in your case. True enough. Am I imagining things, or...
No, I see. So you're the Queen of Ice and Snow's enemy.
Einsburn.
You know who that is, Smash?
Yes, Einsburn is the name of a storied mage family who, with deep ties to the original Holy Grail. I've seen in Chaldea's database several times. The Einsburns are the ones so-called three great families. So wait. I guess that given this, we would recognize the name Ilya. So does that mean that the Prisma Ilya event doesn't? I'm confuzzled now. And in particular, they're known for producing Justice, a prodigious mage who created Freaky's Greater Grail. You really know a lot about this, don't you? Yes, I'm the last daughter of the Einsburn family. I don't think I'm a heroic spirit who's made a mark on humanity or anything. But I do have an indestructible bond with Holy Grail, so now I'm a servant of proper human history. Oh, but I should be clear. I'm not actually the last daughter of Einsburn. Does it have something to do with your being an alter ego?
Well, if we take that at face value, it would mean that she's an entirely separate personality.
Sure, alter egos are listed in Chaldea's database as one of the extra classes. Oh, you're so cute. You must be Fo. Nice to meet you, Fo. I'm Ilya. Come here. Fo! You're so soft and fluffy. I remember what alter egos are for sure. You do? We're an extra class that doesn't show up during normal Holy Grail Wars, so I don't think there's a lot known about us. You must have all kinds of different connections. That may be my class name, but it doesn't just mean my class. In my case, I'm actually a high servant, based on multiple goddesses with deep ties to the Holy Grail coming from into one spirit origin. That face. Hang on, that face. Look at that face. That face is just... That face is something. In fact, this body's made up of no less than 3 goddesses' divided spirits, and that is really something, you know. A compound divine spirit pseudo-servant. That's...
I can't believe it. Multiple gods all come together.
Faux-fa! That is impressive, but it is also serious downsides. For one thing, they never shut up.
Really?
How can I put this? It's like these goddesses are roommates that are always fighting about something, with me and my snowy field serving as their core. They are all very seasoned goddesses, so believe me, it's hard having to play host to that skirmish.
A skirmish between gods? Can't even imagine.
No. May I ask you something, Sitanai? Please, call me Ilya. Okay, Ilya. So you materialize a servant from proper human history. Does that mean... Yes, I'm on your side. Remember I mentioned Einsburn? There you go. There's no Einsburn family in any Lostbelt on this earth now, after all. So a daughter of Einsburn is part of proper human history's resistance against the Lostbelt. Got it?
So your goddess Ilya. Schizophrenic ice murder lolly. That's a good label. I think we'll find out, but I know one of them is Freya.
That's a little vague. But that's okay. You can think of me as a goddess from proper human history who's here to help you. Although I'm afraid I messed up. I materialized here around the same time as that French emperor, but it wasn't long before Scotty found me and locked me up in here. It's been so boring in here. I didn't have anyone I could talk to. Fo-fo! Oh, are you trying to cheer me up? You're such a good boy. There. Fo-fo-fo!
You got us in the dungeon, huh? Alright, let me ask you, why aren't you dead? Are you just being kept alive out of love, too?
I don't know. Maybe she just wasn't willing to kill a god. Maybe she wanted to use me somehow. Say, to try and make this Lostbelt exist forever?
I see. Well, I suppose that's possible, but I don't see any I didn't see any of the sort of preparations that'd be needed to make for a massive spell that it'd take to sacrifice a god.
Then maybe because I'm her daughter?
Daughter?
What do you mean by that? I'm composed of 3 northern goddesses, Sistai of the Ainu, Lohi of the Finns, and Frey of the Norse. Now do you get it?
There you go, Akabara. The goddess of love, fertility, and gold.
That's the one. Accounts differ based on the Volsunga saga and the Edda, but they agree that Freya was the daughter of Njolhor. And then there's another legend that says Skadi and Njolhor were married. According to the Freya within me, Skadi was Njolhor's second wife, which means she's your stepmother. Huh?
Aha, that explains it. That queen looked like she was single to me. You know none of those? You don't even know of Freya? Come on, man. You haven't heard of Freya? Really? Really? But according to myth, she married the god of the sea and is stepmother to the goddess of love. I never have guessed. That wasn't really covered in the knowledge which I gained when I materialized.
I don't know, this Lostbelt has a completely different history from ours. It seems they diverged in the Age of Gods. Given that Skahaz of the Celts is part of the Queen, and she's the only god in this land. Uh-huh. That particular Skadi isn't Freya's mother. That's what Freya and me is saying, yep. I'm certainly Queen Skadi never married to anyone. Skadi, daughter of the giant Pusai, and the goddess of snowy mountains. Here, her fated marriage to Njolhor, or even to Odin as other legends describe, never happened. Freya is the wife of Odin. Medea and Jason's golden Okino was supposed to kill Uriel and stop atop the Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, they did do that, didn't they? And that wasn't a very ritualistic murder, either. That didn't take a lot of prep, would it? No, she's the last goddess left. The sole survivor of Ragnarok, never once having fulfilled her destiny as the bride of the gods. This is Skadi. I bet she doesn't even know she could have ended up becoming Freya's mother. But the Encryptor came, and with her knowledge of proper human history's Norse mythology. That's why she couldn't kill me. So the daughter she might have had. Is that why she didn't hurt you, since you're fused with Freya? That's right. To be honest, I have no idea what goes on in God's minds either. But even if I am from a different world, knowing that I could have been her daughter, things have gone differently. Do you think that might have been enough to make her think I was special? At least I don't think we can rule it out entirely. Entirely possible, yes. Yeah, you're right. You jumped on me again. You're so sweet. Who's a good boy? Fo, fo, fo! Stop, you're tickling me. Please, I'm so ticklish. Somebody get him off me.
One bag.
Fo, stop that. What's gotten into you? Why are you in such a good mood right now? Yeah, why is Fo in such a good mood, I wonder? Another story one. Okay. I mean, I guess Fo is starting to regain his sentience, so, you know... Maybe, is there some connection? I don't know. I've never laughed so hard before. I almost laughed until I cried. In fact, I think that was the first time I've laughed since I've materialized. Fo. Settle down, Fo. I'm sorry, Fo. Wait till we're done talking, okay? Fo! Alright, I'm sure Fo doesn't mind the cold since he has that nice fluffy fur, but what about you? This whole castle is made out of ice and snow, so you'll die from the cold if something goes wrong with your protection spells and the like. Be careful, okay? If it helps, I can cast a warm spell on you. That'd be great, thank you. Okay, here you go. That should have you nice and toasty in no time. Now you'll be able to sleep soundly, even in bed with ice blankets and snow pillows. Ice blankets and snow pillows. Hospitality, man. The hospitality here is amazing. She cast the spell without even chanting. I know it can't have been a major spell, but still.
Guess that's what you get when you combine 3 goddesses into one servant.
So I think that should sound about me, right? What should we talk about next? Fo.
Good question. Now that we have a divine spirit here with us, it seems like a great time to try and find out everything we can.
Scotty is Bryn's half-sister. I guess she would be, wouldn't she? Bryn is Odin's daughter, isn't she? Is there something you'd like to know? I'm in a good mood right now, so I'll answer your questions. I know all sorts of things, you know. I've used Locally's Magecraft to kill time, go on dream walks. I know a lot about the castle itself, too, including the people who live in it.
Oh, you don't say.
Both Sigurd's many times great aunt. That's a little bit of weird implications, considering Sigurd and Bryn, but okay. Is Sigurd really a Lostbelt servant? That's a good question. Well, you really are sharp, aren't you? Sigurd the Dragon Slayer, wielder of a demonic sword and great hero of Norse legend. I'm not sure if his exploits took place during the Age of Gods or the AD era, and Freya won't tell me. But I can at least say this much about the red-eyed hero heroic spirit who serves a cryptor. He's not a Lostbelt servant. Or at least his spirit origin comes from proper human history. I'm shouting that much.
What?
He's not a Lostbelt servant. But that doesn't make sense. I'm not absolutely certain, but when we observed this magical energy just out of border, it was very different from a servant of proper human history. And when we fought against him earlier, his magical energy clearly belonged to a Lostbelt servant. Fo!
Well, if there are 3 divine spirits make up Sit and I are certain about it, I can't imagine they don't have a reason. As far as I'm concerned, this explains a lot. No wonder Siggy didn't just seem like another servant. Just look at how ridiculously strong he is. I know we'll need to do something about him eventually, but...
Not eventually, first.
Oh?
Sigurd's the one keeping the paper moon. You do want to get that compass back, right? Same for the Tree of Emptiness, yes? But the cryptor with the eye patch knows where it is. And Sigurd always goes wherever the cryptor goes, even her private quarters. So to get the paper moon back or information about the tree, you have no choice but to defeat Sigurd.
If you're right, then we have a serious problem. Recovering the paper moon and locating the Tree of Emptiness just got a hell of a lot harder. He's definitely stronger than I am, at least right now. We're not completely out of options, but...
Options, you mean like that Buffy gave us earlier?
No, I'm talking something bigger, a real trump card. Only thing is, it's kind of a handful.
Well, you do have to defeat Sigurd before anything else, am I wrong?
Not at all, no.
You're a great man, Emperor of France. I think you deserve a hint. Always spying on her, Sigurd, you perv. Indeed he is, indeed he is. Sigurd may be very powerful, but he's not invincible. There's a way to fight him. It should also help you resist Scotty's primordial runes, at least to some extent. Is that? Yes, the final option that might just be able to get you out of this predicament. Of course, it's so potent that both the Cryptor and the Sigurd put a really strong seal on it. So I want you to do your best to get it, and then fight it with everything you got. Once you defeat Sigurd and recover the paper moon, you can make the Cryptor tell you where the tree is. Or you could just kill it and find the tree yourself.
Yeah, we can reason. Reasoning is an option.
I see. Well, of course you're free to handle it however you'd like. But I don't think you should try to cut down the Tree of Emptiness as soon as you can.
Do think. Do, not don't.
That's a good point. As long as there's even one Tree of Emptiness left, I don't think we'll be able to restore the world. But even so, I think in this particular case, reaching the Wandering Sea might be more important. When we first got here, that was our original plan. The main reason we wanted to cut down the Tree of Emptiness was to lure Sigurd out. No, you can't put off the Tree of Emptiness. It's too dangerous. The longer you wait, the more it'll grow. What will you do if it ends up completely taking root? No, you have to cut it down as soon as possible.
Makes sense. The bigger it gets, the further down its roots go, harder it'll be to chop it down. Well, if you're not sure what to make, why don't you talk to the rest of your team, assuming you can get back in touch with them, of course. Let's talk to everybody on the border.
Yes, Senpai. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
So what's this trick for fighting Sigurd you were talking about? Some kind of artifact or something? Don't tell us it's the Holy Grail.
Well, unfortunately not. No, if it were a Holy Grail, I would have already got my hands on it. It's a goddess. There's another divinity here in this Lostbelt, with addition to Scotty and myself. She's learned proper human history just like the gods, but within me, part of humanity's final attempt at resistance made manifest. This means she'll definitely be on your side. Fo-fo! Alright, I should have referred to her as another pillar. She might not have been well-defined enough to call her otherwise. At any rate, yeah. There, I just sent her location data to your terminal. I've never used Atlas Institute to help Minecraft before. Yeah, I'm kinda tired now, though. It's been so long since I've talked to anyone, I think I might have overdone it. So I think this is a good time to wrap this up. The door to our cells just opened.
You know, I think I did hear them saying something about how this prison is secured with a lock made of divine iron. Guess that means divine spirit can open it up without even chanting a spell.
Fo-fo-fo-fo! Yo! I wish I could come along, but I'm afraid I need to stay here and get back to sleep. Oh, Queen may not see you as a threat now, but that would change if I left this prison with you. So, since I can't come along, I threw in unlocking and hiding the hiding spells for free. Care, I hope to see you again soon.
Aww. Sitch and I. You will. I plan on rolling for you eventually. Alright, and a Zerker. We got Napoleon again. Yeah, let's just go with this. This will probably be the final bit of the night, unless the next node is literally one thing long. Whoa there, Pupper. Quiet now. Looks like the Divine Spirit's a pretty impressive magecraft. Her spells made us completely invisible, even silenced our footsteps and hid all signs of our magical energy.
Yes, now we're so well concealed. We might just be able to make it outside of the castle, even with the Queen's incredible ability to see what happens in her territory.
We're almost under the big bridge. Once we get there, we'll make our way back up to the ground and get as far away from the castle as we can. So you stay quiet until then, got it? Come on, you two.
Shh. Be very quiet. We're hunting rabbits.
Good, we made it back to the ground. Just a little farther until we're outside the castle's perimeter. Concealing spell's just about worn off, but that's okay. Activate those booster things and let's get us out of here. Olarius board.
Understood, Senpai. Expanding your Ornix attachment board now. Fo, what's gotten into you? Is there something in those shadows over? This is why I can't stand these stupid little beasts. I was just about to pounce on you from behind and wipe you all out at once, but then I went and ruined that.
Koyan.
Of course I am. Whether at the ends of the earth, the ends of space itself, or even the snowy country still stuck in the dark ages with no entertainment at all. Even if I have to play nice with Queen Lonelyhearts, who's deluded herself into believing everyone loves her. As long as there's a chance to make some profit, NFF services will be there. I really thought I could have counted on someone else to take out the trash, but you know what they say, if you want something done right. Are you here to torment innocent people again like you did in Russia? Well, look at you, little girl. Looks like you can put up a halfway decent fight now. Well, that's just terrible. Are you sure you aren't cold and heartless ones around here? Still, I couldn't care less about the people here one way or another, so I'll just let that comment slide. Now that it's getting down to business, if you're about to leave, it's time for you to pay up what you owe. This nice castle may be deserted and downright awful to live in, but this world is on par with a 5-star hotel. Accommodations that luxurious don't come cheap, you know. Let's see, a short stay for 3 pathetic humans and 1 ready little furball comes to 5 quadrillion QP. That's a little bit outside my price range. But not to worry, if you can't afford to pay in QB or quartz, then I'll happily settle for watching your death agonies instead. I did tell you back in Russia that I'd see you again, didn't I? Her eyes look very ominous here. I'm as capable as I'm beautiful, and unlike you humans, I never break my promises. Fo-fo!
Whoa, now, who is this lady, and how the hell do you know her? She's beautiful, sure, but she's also got the darkest aura I've ever seen. Just been at her bad days, sure, but never anything close to this.
You're awfully sharp for a servant I've never met before. It'd be a pleasure to kill you. Okay, everybody, that's enough chin-ups down there under the bridge. Come out and just announce yourselves with a nice loud roar now. I'm sure we will eventually. There's a large group of giants emerging from beneath the bridge.
Who is this one? Some kind of beast tamer? Did she come from the Bolshevik circus or something?
It's coming into Sakaya. Oh, NFF Services. She's working with the cryptors and possibly responsible for destroying Chaldea.
So you're subordinates again, Koya.
Of course, ranking subordinates is what I do. Besides, you three just aren't enough to motivate me personally. I don't deal with the bottom of the barrel myself. If you want anything to do with me, you have to show you're worth my time. Alright, now, time to get to work. Special honors go to those who do an exceptional job, so make sure to kill them all. Even more giants coming out from underneath the bridge now, Master. This is...
There's no reason for us to fight her on her terms, Mash. Let's get out of here. I can see you've got some history with her, but save it for later. Let's do this solo. Mash, hurry up with those boards while we work on opening up a path.
Right, understood.
Giant time, it's giant time. It's time to kill some giants time.
Whew.
Cracking the knuckles, too.
One wave. Oh, 38 giants. Giants, everybody. I needed to bring a stall team, didn't I? Okay. Take on the Moosefulls first, I think. Okay, so B, AA combo. Did that much. Not too bad. Guessing you don't have to kill all of them at once. I hope I don't. I sincerely hope I do not have to kill all of them in one go. Or that maybe, like, halfway through it'll give us some sort of rest thing. So, I mean, I'm gonna have to be slaughtering the giants in the future, but not right now with so many. Jotun. Okay. So this is annoying, but it's not hopeless yet. The fact that they're all berserkers, though, I definitely need to... if I fail this, I definitely need to bring Boy to the party. Oh, wait, and Abby, actually, would probably be for the best. 2 for 1, you know? I can probably last another turn without using invincibility. I can kill this Burgersy, which I won't. Sadness. Strange Rock Alarm. Interesting name for a skill. Get that invincibility up here. Actually, I practiced that a turn too soon. No, 30... It was 35 on the thing there, and then the 3 on the field, so 38 total. Okay, that went well. Enough, at least. Burgeist and 2 more, and another Jotun. Right. I need to start breaking up the guns. This is a turn where if I don't kill them all in one go, I have a good chance of getting another NP ready for Napoleon.
Remaining includes enemies on the field. Oh, I'm a dum-dum then. So then it was 35 total. I'm a dum-dum. Which is not too surprising, really. Because I am here! Okay, so Napoleon can one-shot a wave. That's good information to have. Very good information to have. Take it gradual. One at a time for now. Oh, that was a crit. I don't want to have to, but I might have to actually tap into command seals here. We're 7 through. So it's not too bad yet. But Napoleon doesn't really pair well with Waver and Merlin insofar as stall teams go. You know? Ooh, that was close. Just done arc cards between them. Waver's not looking too hot here. Oh. Well, that happened. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably a relief. I'm sure you could probably get it. You could probably do it if you had, like, Waver, Oi, and Abby, perhaps. Never secured an exit route. Master Chance Master, or double Oi and Waver would probably be the best team to take that down. Maximum thrust! Fo off! So they got away. Well, I guess it's, if nothing else, they passed the test of ability. They're certainly experts at running away. First they knock the giant aside, then they make a getaway on Magecraft skis. I can't say I was expecting that. They're still well within sniping range. But the smart one, he says to leave them alone for now, especially since I've already got everything I came to this Lostbelt for. Might as well let these humans fight it out amongst themselves, and I can just sit out on the sidelines with a bag of popcorn. Chaldean scripters, humans are humans, and being around them makes me sick. I have no interest in either side, except for where it comes to you, Ophelia. Sort of. It's such fun watching you come to grips with your wish for destruction. You don't even realize you're harming others. You think you're just a poor scapegoat even as you blindly blunder about ruining everything. Much as I don't care about them, I can't deny it's fun watching humans like that. This Lostbelt's beauty is all built on thin ice, and naivity's gonna show just how fragile it is. Mo Rider Double Tom would be good? Probably. That actually is probably a better one, especially if you can have the Mo Rider strong enough to loop. Alright, so how long is the next section? With 4 parts, I do think I'm not going to be able to do the next section in the amount of time I have left. I had maybe another 28 minutes dedicated to this, but really sounds like Mew, but in denial. Very possible. We'll find out in the future, though, because I'm going to call this one here. But tomorrow's stream, which will be on at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So the normal Monday stream time will be when I stream tomorrow. We'll continue with this Lostbelt. I have no idea how close we are through this at the moment. I'm hoping that we're approaching the halfway point, though, but who knows? For now, though, I do think I will call this one here. So, I've been SoulRack Dragon. I hope that you have enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. And if you want to check out more by me, you can check out my channel below on YouTube, where it's linked below, or you can check me out here on Twitch, where there's still plenty of backlog to watch. And you can follow me if you haven't already to make sure you catch when I go live. I did indeed like Sitanai. I have already planned on rolling for her come Halloween, but now that plan is concrete. That plan is indeed concrete now. I hope she has more of a role in this story, because that would be kind of lame to just, you know, she pops up in 2 arrows of a single section, and then no more. Technically 3, I suppose, but yeah, that'd be kind of lame. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to call this here, so thank you all again so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.